to our advisory class. I am so happy to see you guys show up on time. Remember, this class will be recorded in case somebody wants to go over it again or somebody is absent today. Welcome to our class. Today is the advisory class, and I am going to teach you how we can zap our zeros, targeting especially the math class. But the same strategy can also be used for all your other courses. The link to this Nearpod is in the chat. Click the link and go ahead join. Click the link and join the class Nearpod. So what are we doing today? And I will also get to see how many of you have joined Nearpod. I am still waiting for you guys to join Nearpod. The objective for today's advisory is, today you will learn how to check grades and raise your grades for online school assignments and quizzes. Remember, next week is Zap the Zeros. Next week, you are trying to identify all assignments that you did not score a satisfactory score, and your goal is to bring it up for the upcoming progress report. I have tried to focus this advisory class towards helping you check your grades and assist you with raising it. So, listen to this class very carefully. It will help you be successful for the rest of the school year with us. When you log into your online school, this is the kind of page that you see, right? This is the home page that you guys see. And you have option to go to schedule, classes, and announcements. To check your grades and your assignments for your classes, you should go to classes like the orange arrow is pointing. I will go and I will click classes, right? Let me know if anybody is confused. We will pause and we will guide you further. My goal is to go slow. I want to ensure everybody knows how to get to their classes, check their grades, see if we have missing work. Bella, how do I help you, dear?
This is not a question for this, but I have a question. When are the TFAR grades coming in?
Dear Bella, I entered in TFAR grades from yesterday's TFAR assessment this morning.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes. As I will guide you to your grades, you will get a chance to see your grades. Right? Good question, Bella. I really like to share the grades on time because they're only meaningful if they are shared on time. When you click classes, right? Here it says classes, the orange arrow is pointing towards classes. It will take you to a screen that looks like this one. As you are listening to me, I want you to follow, right? Just don't watch it. Also follow through. Okay, when you click classes, it will show and it will pop up all your classes, right? I have just snipped a small part of the screen, right? But it will show all your classes. I wanted to focus more on the math class, so I tried to snip the math course. This is how the title of the math course looks like. At the top over here, this is a real student's account. It will show your grade, like it shows grades for some other classes also, right? So it does show your grade at the top. This is the math class. You will click this folder. Click this folder that has the calculator picture on it, right? This orange folder, click it. Once you click that, you will actually land on the home page for our math class, right? Any questions so far? Let me know. When you land on the home page for the math class, I want you to click grades. I want you to click grades. I did not want a picture of this particular student's grades. So you don't see them, and that's fine, right? But for yourself, you will see a grade here, the final grade, you see progress, and you see overdues. Probably the overdues and the progress is what I'm going to go to grades and actually see the grades. That will tell me where I am with regards to the progress. So I will actually go to this part. And let's go ahead, move on. When you click this grades in this blue panel, it will take you right here, right? I'm going to pause here. Everybody following along, right? When you clicked over here, grades, a similar screen should pop up for you. And you see your grade out of 100. Whatever that number is, you see out of 100 over here, right? Any questions? I want you guys to join Earpod, please, because there are upcoming slides that I want you to work on and see. It with the upcoming slides will help you see how you are doing in math. Then Friday, because you have fewer live classes, you will utilize the day to do a similar activity exercise for other classes. It is important. Now, what does it say? Scroll down to see grades for each quiz or assignment. You scroll down. Here's the final grade, but you got to scroll down to see the rest of your grades. And let's see, when you scroll down, you see all the details. Okay, you see all these details, and I will talk about it. In my math class, to pass or to not pass is your choice. Why? Because I have given you sufficient resources to pass the class. Here you see quiz 1.04. Right now, I want you to put in your grade here. For example, 1.04, if I am a student, I probably got 7 out of 10, so I will just put in 7. This is my score. Everybody, slides need to be active. Okay? And put in your scores for these quizzes. This is 1.04 quiz. Whatever your grade is, put in your grade for this quiz. Right? And then put in your grade for the next quiz. It says 1.06 quiz. I will put in my grade, maybe a 5. Whatever that grade is. And so on. Maybe 1.08 quiz, I scored a 0. At this time, I will talk about the grades. When I say grades are a choice. Here, in this case, this is an alarming situation. You have no idea how badly a 0 is bringing down your overall grade in my class. If you see a 0, you will go to the 1.08 quiz. How? Miss Syed has given you the link. You just gotta click the link and get to the quiz. Right? Any questions? Okay, Miss Syed, what if I don't know how to do the quiz? I know how to get to the quiz, but I don't know how to do it. Then, link to 1.08 quiz tutorial video is also here. You see this link? There were several of you guys who attended tutorials with me when I taught each and every question for 1.08 quiz in my math building blocks. Right? But not everybody attended. Therefore, I saved the lesson, like how we normally record the lesson, and I uploaded as a YouTube video because YouTube videos are easier to access for you. I linked it in the gradebook. Now, if you think multiplying integers is not your strength, you will watch the video. Good thing about a video is you can fast forward the video. because those videos are from our class and we are talking about things that are not relevant to you, right? Because there are some real students and they're talking about some real stuff. And they're not relating to you. You fast forward your video or watch just as much as you want until you learn the topic and move on. Then take the quiz. There is another possibility. It happens that I watched the entire 1 hour video, Miss Syed. I used all my quiz attempts. I requested more attempts and I read it a lot of times. I just can't raise my grade. What do I do? In that case, if you will take pictures of when you watch this video and you took notes along with me when you watched the video, share those notes with me and title it 1.08 quiz tutorial video. Here are my notes. Take a picture. Email me your notes. And if that score was probably a 5, I will bump it up to a passing score because I know you tried hard. You tried several times to do the quiz. You watched my tutorial video. The grade is just not going up. Share your notes with me. I am here to help you. I am here to make sure your grade is good enough. It's not to fail you or something, but my goal is that everybody in my class is successful. So share those notes with me, and I'm willing to bump this 5 up to a passing score. And let me see, there's something in the question answer. Then Kaylin, probably it takes 24 hours for me to receive a TFAR score. This morning when I checked the TFAR score, I probably didn't see it. So I'm going to update the grades again and that 0 will go away. Thank you for informing me. Okay, Kaylin? For people who are doing the TFAR and you don't see your score, yeah. TFAR website takes around 24 hours to update scores. The next time I will update the scores, you'll probably start to see your score. But thank you for bringing that to my attention, Kaylin. It is always important if you see any discrepancy, right? Any disagreements in your scores, in your grades, always inform me. At this point, I want to see your grades for each of these quizzes. I am gonna wait. I want to see everybody's grades for each of these quizzes. Go ahead, enter in your grades. Because we want to zap the zeros, that means this is what our target is. Any zeros we want to zap, right? We want to take them away from the grade book. Zeros are so harmful to our grades. Once you click the quiz, complete the quiz, very likely the zeros go away. The zero is there to tell you it is missing. Once you fill in, okay, I see Gracie, very good. Christopher, Destiny, Bella, Vivi, go ahead, get started, people. I want to see you guys enter in your grades. These are quizzes from Unit 1, and it is 1.04 quiz, 1.06 quiz, 1.08 quiz, 1.10 quiz, 1.11 quiz, 1.13 quiz. For some of you, the gradebook will say the word exempt, right? The gradebook will say exempt. That means you are not required to complete that for me, right? If it says exempt, you are not required to complete that for me. You are exempted. So all those who are late starts, who didn't start with us in August or start of September, and whatever you had a different start date, I exempt you from quizzes. So do not do them. If you want to practice that math skill, go ahead, do them. Very good, Christopher. I see you get started. People, go ahead, join Nearpod. I want to see more people in Nearpod. It is very simple. Click the link that I have put in the chat. Click the link and get into the Nearpod. Okay? Anything that says exempt, You're not required to do it because you just joined the school a little late, and that was a past you thing. You were not there when I taught how to do it. Just for learning purposes, remember there are tutorial videos over here if you want to just learn how to do certain quizzes, because those are all 7th grade skills that you're required to know. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Do we all understand how we can bring our math grade up? When you are in the math grade book, you see links, direct link to the quiz. You see links to my tutorial videos. Most of the time, part 1 video is good enough for you. Then I also have a part 2 video. Sometimes the quizzes were long and I didn't get to cover it, or sometimes the quizzes were a little more challenging and the students required another math building block session for it, so I would just post another video. But you're not required to watch everything, just watch as much as is needed. I know these days time is very precious. But remember, the more time you're spending in learning, you are spending your time very wisely. This will all pay off, remember. These days, college is expensive. If you do so good in school, you earn scholarships in college. And then you don't have to go to college on a loan, or that your parents don't have to pay a lot of money to send you to college. So make sure you utilize this very, very precious time. So you understand the concepts, your grades look beautiful. And I'm still waiting to see your grades for these quizzes, right? If you are in your grade book, you can see your grades. Do you guys, Bella, do you also see your grade for the TFAR as you scroll down? Let me know if you guys have any questions. Next is this one. And I'm going to move on to the next slide for near part also. Then it lists the other quizzes that are due, and because progress report time is coming up, it is important that you will make sure that you complete all of these quizzes. These all quizzes were due unless it says the word exempt. Then it is 1.15 quiz. Put your grade here. Remember a zero. What does a zero mean? A zero means the quiz was not completed. What can I do? I will click this link here to go to the quiz. Oh, solve one-step problems. I think I remember that from last year. You can do it. But if you think you do not remember how to do one-step problems, maybe add, subtract, multiply, divide kind of word problems, then you can also watch the tutorial video and learn it. Then go to the quiz and do it. If you run out of attempts, request for more attempts. You know, I feel very happy when you guys request for more attempts. I can't even express in words. That makes me feel that you guys are so thoughtful, you guys are so caring about your grades. I mean, what could be more than that? I really, really appreciate those who reach out for extra attempts. I can't even express that in words. So go ahead, list out all these grades that you have. I'm waiting to see your grades. Remember, all these grades are out of 10. List out all these grades. Christopher, is it giving you a good picture, right? Once you go through the gradebook like this, it is giving you a better picture of if I wanted a perfect score in Messiah's class, what can I do? If I wanted to move from a D to a C, what do I do? Right? Go ahead. Slides need to be active. I want to see each and every person in this class participate because this is important. Go ahead, put in grades for all these quizzes. And then make sure over the weekend, this is what you are doing. If your grade does not look as expected, you are doing something about it. If the grades still do not look beautiful, remember it is a matter of choice. I will be reaching out to your parents, guardians, and learning coaches. I will inform them if you are passing my class or not. I have informed them in the past and I will keep doing that. And I will also share with them this advisory video so that it might guide them if they needed that guidance too. If you guys need individual guidance, let me know. I am more than happy to help you over a phone call, set up an individual meeting like this one for you. All these are possibilities. I am here to help you. Remember, I am going to be more than happy to hear that you need help and I can guide you. Okay, then this is the last slide. And let's go ahead and move on to the next slide in the Nearpod also. And continue to check your grades. This is the last one. I know for math, there are a lot of quizzes. And these quizzes are not due, right? These are upcoming. These are upcoming. That is why I have not put in any tutorial video yet, because our class has not gone over these quizzes and math building block yet, right? These videos are not random videos. These tutorial videos are from math building blocks. And because these are upcoming quizzes, we don't have a tutorial video yet. But as I'm going to go over these topics in math building blocks, I will add to these quizzes. I will add tutorial videos. I will also add your direct link to the quiz because I know some of you guys just don't know. I want to bring the grade up, but I don't know how to get to this quiz. So I have set the class up in a way that you are successful. Make the right choices today so that you have a nice, safe future, happy future. You afford the things that you would like to have. And just imagine in the future I meet you, I'll be so glad and happy to see you successful because you worked hard. Remember, it is never too late. If math was a struggle all your life, it's okay. You can learn it. It is a skill. There are people who have never learned to swim, right? They learned it later in their life and they could do it. Similarly, math is a skill. You can even learn it today. It is never too late. Use the time. Put in grades for each of these quizzes. It says 3.12 quiz. It says 3.14 quiz. Then Unit 2, 2.01 quiz. This quiz was the only quiz that was due this week. If you haven't completed it, I have entered in a 0 this morning. Friday is my grading day. I enter in zeros. That is one of the hardest things as a teacher that I do to you. When I don't see the work done, I have to enter in a 0 every Friday. When you complete the work, that the system automatically takes away the 0 and gives you the grade that you have earned. Okay? That is how things work. For TFAR assessments, if you have zeros for TFAR assessments, I have reopened all my TFARs. I have reopened all my TFARs. I have also shared the links to the TFARs in the gradebook. You have no idea how much work that adds to my life when I reopen a TFAR. I have to go over 150 scores over and over to see that you have completed or not. I am willing to do that. And I will keep doing that till the last day of the semester. Maybe other teachers are not willing to do that, but I am. I am not trying to spoil you, but I'm trying to just give you more opportunities. If you really need it, if you really want to get to that perfect score, utilize those opportunities. Complete those TFARs if you see a 0 there. Okay? If there are any questions, let me know. The class is about to end in a few seconds. If there are any questions, let me know. If you come up with a question later on, feel free to email those questions to me. Feel free to text me those questions. Utilize Friday to bring your grade up. Remember, the same strategy will be used to bring your grade up for any other class also. Thank you so much for attending. Enjoy the rest of your day.